Hello, I'm William Kumwembe, welcoming you to this week's edition of the program Business Time. It's a magazine program in which we bring you major business and economic news stories making headlines in the country. And in the program today, empty shelves, forex scarcity hits the country's cooking oil industry. We have a report. And also in the program, we speak to one of the key producers of cannabis on the international arena to find out how they are prepared to revamp the sector in the country. We have these and other stories. Stay tuned.
Sometimes, our dreams keep us up at night. They can even make us miss out on those little but special moments. And sometimes, they can make us lose focus on the important things. But at National Bank of Malawi, we believe that your dreams should not stop you from living your best life. That is why we're stepping up to help make your dreams come true with Step Up Young Professionals. With Step Up Young Professionals, you get efficient digital financial services, affordable credit facilities, financial management and wealth creation workshops that are crucial as you progress in your career. Call 626 for more details. National Bank of Malawi, the bank of the nation.
Hello and welcome. My name is William Kumwembe and this is Business Time. In our main story in the program today, the current volatile forex situation in the country has not spared the cooking oil manufacturing industry in the country, as a visit in some of the main outlets in the country showed that there are empty shelves of cooking oil only where there is some imported oil. Speaking to producers, they lament that the forex situation has directly affected them as they are unable to import crude oil, which is one of the key components in the production of the commodity. Our journalist Justin Mkweu reports.
Cooking oil is an essential commodity. People in Malawi, whether in cities, towns, and rural areas, use it because apart from just making the relish delicious, it also has a lot of minerals for the body, such as vitamins. But the commodity of late has become a scarce thing. Spot checks conducted by Times have revealed that in Blantyre, shops such as Sana and Spar at Ginari Corner do not have any cooking oil on the shelves, while Chipiko and Shoprite are selling imported cooking oil only from South Africa. Speaking in an interview, one of the manufacturers of cooking oil, Corey director Amin Karim, said the company is not able to import crude oil because the country does not have enough foreign exchange, and that prices of cooking oil both on the local scene and internationally have increased by about 100%. Nevertheless, Karim assured that the markets will have stocks starting from Tuesday because they are crushing soya which they have bought from the local market, and dispatching of cooking oil has already started, but insisted the production will not be enough for the market. Corey needs approximately $4 million to $5 million per month to be able to supply the market with 4,000 to 5,000 metric tons per month, but currently the company is only supplying 1,000 metric tons per month, according to Karim. Foreign exchange scarcity has engulfed Malawi for the best part of last year and this year, with import cover averaging 1.5 months against the recommended 3 months.
So basically the problem is coming from our suppliers, and according to the information that they're giving us, they're telling us to say they've been having challenges in terms of bringing in raw materials. So as of yesterday, I got an update from Kukoma. They told me to say right now they're busy crushing, and hopefully by next week, Wednesday or so, they may start supplying us. So that's the position.
How has it affected the business?
It's really affected our business because, you know, I mean, cooking oil is an essential product that people use on a daily basis. So yeah, we've had complaints from customers, but then our hands are tied, and we're just waiting for our suppliers to come through for us.
In Chichewa a little bit, vuto la kusowa kwa mafuta la bwera fwaja.
I don't speak Chicho.
Oh,
sorry.
According to a monthly economic report for April from Bridgepath Capital, as of March 31st, the country's gross official forex reserves decreased by 2.83% to $374.48 million, while private sector forex reserves decreased by 3.86% to $391.49 million. Minister of Finance Sosten Gwengwe said currently the only hope for Malawi is an international monetary fund facility. Meanwhile, Malawi Oilseeds Producers and Processors Association have expressed similar sentiments, indicating that foreign exchange shortages have not spared the cooking oil industry. The association's president, Peter Ngoma, is however optimistic that the supply of the product to the local market will improve at the back of the genesis of soya beans marketing season. He added that the marketing season will help local manufacturers to crush soya, which is sourced locally, as they are finding it hard to import crude oil. Therefore, from June going forward, the country should expect improved supply. Ministry of Trade and Industry Public Relations Officer Maisom Sokera has said that forex situation has indeed hampered the industry, but he expressed hope that the situation will improve. He added that manufacturers have started purchasing and crushing soya from the local market, and the ministry is still issuing cooking oil importing licenses. Therefore, there should be an expectation of improved supply soon.
As the first scarcity seemed to hit almost all sectors of the economy, the local unit, the Kwacha, remained volatile as well, losing grip against major trading currencies on the market. However, the Reserve Bank of Malawi remains upbeat that the situation could improve going forward. Our journalist Chimwemwe Mangazi has the whole story in this report.
The development is said to be inconveniencing business transactions where exporters are sourcing dollars at a higher price but earning less at point of payment. Jime Korea Mpata, proprietor of Mpata Holdings Limited, says the local unit is overvalued.
The currency has not been available, but also for all intents and purposes, I can comfortably say our currency has been depreciated. Yes, we are trying to put wool over people's eyes. Today, if I look at the newspapers, the media, they are quoting the US dollar at 825 kwacha. If you walk to any bank today, I challenge you, and nobody will sell you the dollar at 825 kwacha. You're looking at 975, 1,000 kwacha, even beyond that, which means for all intents and purposes, the Malawi kwacha has been depreciated. We are now trading at an average of 1,000 kwacha. So all these factors have gone into increasing the cost of production. My worry at this point in time is why the regulator, which is the Reserve Bank, the regulator of financial institutions, are allowing the financial institutions to be advertising rates that are not applicable in the banks. I would have thought by now the central bank would have stepped in as a regulator. They would have stepped in and enforced or compelled the financial institutions, mostly the banks, to advertise the true exchange rates of the currency. Because this has got its own negative implications. Let me give you an example. If I'm an exporter today, I will go and buy the raw materials, the inputs, at around 1,000 kwacha to the dollar. I export those goods. When I'm receiving payment through the banking system, I will be paid something around 800 kwacha. So there is a huge mismatch. The difference is almost 40–50%. Now, once you start operating an economy that way, the businesses will avoid the formal financial sector. That is why you see the growth of the black market, because the system is indicating rates that are not applicable.
Reserve Bank of Malawi Governor Wilson Banda says the official rates pegging the dollar at 825 kwacha are only for telegraphic transfers.
It depends on how they are getting the dollar. Are they buying cash dollars or they're getting the TT rate? 825 is the TT rate. That's the telegraphic transfer rate. You find that our rates and those of commercial banks do not vary that much. The gap is not that huge. But when you bring in cash dollars, you find that the gap is a little wider. I know that the TT rate is at 8.25 and the cash dollars are at about 1,000. It's because they're basically catering for two different markets. The dollar rates are usually more depreciated. So when I'm talking of the 8.25, in the bank, you are looking at the TT rates. But ask the banks to show you their TT rates for buying. Find that the difference is not that huge.
Financial market analyst Cosmas Chigwe indicates that the figures being quoted in the market are not reflecting the situation in regard to performance of the kwacha against its major trading partners.
Remember, this is Business Time, a magazine program in which we bring you major business and economic news stories making headlines in the country. We will be right back.
Sometimes, our dreams keep us up at night. They can even make us miss out on those little but special moments. And sometimes, they can make us lose focus on the important things. But at National Bank of Malawi, we believe that your dreams should not stop you from living your best life. That is why we're stepping up to help make your dreams come true with Step Up Young Professionals. With Step Up Young Professionals, you get efficient digital financial services, affordable credit facilities, financial management and wealth creation workshops that are crucial as you progress in your career. Call 626 for more details. National Bank of Malawi, the bank of the nation.
Welcome back. This is Business Time, a magazine program in which we bring you major business and economic news stories making headlines in the country. And moving on with the program. On Tuesday, the Cannabis Regulatory Authority signed an agreement with Canadian-based C2 Evolve, a firm that is aimed at revamping the production of the commodity in the country. This comes just a few years after Parliament passed a law to legalize the production of cannabis for industrial purposes. We have the whole story in this report, read in our studios by Wezi Gausi.
Speaking at the sidelines of a press briefing in Lilongwe on Monday, CRA chairperson Boniface Kazamira says the country is looking for investors like CO2 Evolve if the farming is to be fruitful. He says the signing in of an agreement is a step further towards farmers that have grown cannabis and are now looking for markets.
In their research, they discovered that cannabis, especially industrial hemp, is the right plant that can help to mitigate the impact of carbon emission into the atmosphere.
CO2 Evolve founder David Carey says cannabis plantations have a baseline revenue source in form of carbon.
We're really aware of the barriers that an infant industry is going to face when you're dealing with the regulatory bodies that are in Europe or in North America. But I think because there's the opportunity to grow cannabis, there's also the opportunity to grow industrial hemp. And there's so many fantastic and valuable offtakes from industrial hemp, along with being a fantastic carbon sequestration tool as a baseline.
Malawi legalized cannabis farming for medicinal and industrial use in February 2020.
Now, in our business news, Mzuzu University Director of Research, Wells Singini, is now Professor of Fisheries Science Management. Recently, he held a public lecture where he, among other things, spoke on the essence of revamping production of fish in the country as a potential export earner. He caught up with our journalist, Feston Malekezo.
I referred to the Malawi Economic Report, 2021. It is showing clear that in 2021, the landing value of our fisheries resources was at 227 point-something million. And within the same year, if you look at the tobacco data, is at $197 million. So obviously, if this sector can be well managed, well supported, and change the way we are managing resources to the approach that I'm advocating for now, examples of Australia and New Zealand, where they're already using bioeconomic modeling and seeing benefits accruing to the resource users, we have that potential to direct or to dictate the economy of Malawi. This is the modeling that combines the biology and the economic aspects of a sector. So in fisheries, we are looking at fish as a natural resource which has the potential to regenerate. So the biological aspects of the regeneration, which is the growth rate, okay, the environment it covers, these are the biological aspects of this resource. So the growth rate defines how fast that fish is growing and at what rate it can be caught. So the combination of those variables with economic, because the economic part is looking at the benefits that are accruing to the resource user. Yeah. So how much do you benefit from this? Okay, so if you focus on the revenue, but also the output, so how do we maximize output that should be able to give a better revenue? Yeah, so the combination of the variables from biology and the economics, they constitute what we call bioeconomic modeling. That's why it's bio, biology, and then economic modeling. So that's what we're advocating for.
Well, that interview also brings us to the end of today's edition of the program Business Time, a magazine program in which we bring you major business and economic news stories making headlines in the country. On behalf of the entire production team, my name is William Kumwembe. Always remember, if it doesn't make money, then it doesn't make sense. Stay safe and bye for now.
Sometimes, our dreams keep us up at night. They can even make us miss out on those little but special moments. And sometimes, they can make us lose focus on the important things. But at National Bank of Malawi, we believe that your dreams should not stop you from living your best life. That is why we're stepping up to help make your dreams come true with Step Up Young Professionals. With Step Up Young Professionals, you get efficient digital financial services, affordable credit facilities, financial management and wealth creation workshops that are crucial as you progress in your career. Call 626 for more details. National Bank of Malawi, the bank of the nation.